It's good to be with you guys again. Yeah, I'm Dr. Brad Robinson. I'm a child. One of the things that I usually talk to parents about in general about children's mental health is the fact that it is really important that we get kids in and offer help and support early for two reasons. One is the fact that if we can get kids in early, what we're really trying to prevent and deal with in children's mental health is we're trying to prevent and deal with the secondary complications or consequences. Tons of research over the last 30 plus years indicate that children that are elementary age that present with significant mental health issues and concerns are at high risk for school dropout, school failure, high risk for various complications in adolescence. I mean, a simple statistic that I quote all the time is, ADHD, attention deficit hyperactivity disorder, occurs in about 3 to 5% of the population. It's usually relatively easy to treat, but kids with ADHD are 4 times more likely to have car wrecks in the first year of driving. So we want to identify and treat kids early to prevent the secondary complications, car wrecks, and unfortunately death. I tend to, lose more kids because of impulsive car wrecks and drinking and the complications of drinking than anything else in many ways. So that's one of the key reasons why we want to get kids in. The other key aspect of why it's important to get kids in early is, again, I think this is a hard one for parents to hear sometimes. It's a hard one for all of us in mental health to hear and understand, is that there's a population of kids, the vast majority of kids are very resilient, and if you get them in early, you can prevent a lot of secondary things and help them really be very healthy and happy. But the other reason why it's important to identify kids is there's a small percentage of kids that really are having childhood onset of a severe mental health issue that they are going to struggle with maybe their whole life. Now that's a small percentage, but it's important that you have a good team around you as a family to be able to walk that journey and help those kids. And as families, you guys need support for that journey because it's hard. It's not, I've been doing this for 30 years and I don't feel hopeless about that. I feel very hopeful for families. But I also want families to be able to have a realistic understanding if their child really is struggling with one of those childhood onset severe mental health problems, they're going to need a lot of support. As a family, you're going to need a lot of support. So I think those are some key things to coming alongside families and supporting families as they go along and as kids grow and develop and really find all the wonderful things about who they are. I mean, that's the exciting thing about working with kids, no matter what the diagnosis or whatever. It's just fun working with kids and seeing the uniqueness of their personality grow and flourish and be successful, no matter what obstacles they're facing. So that's what we're here for, to really help and support and come alongside.